Hi everyone, my name is Chrissy Hejny, and this is my quick presentation on key concepts on research. Personal action research. I loved this. Robbins defines it as a way to improve local conditions, and she also says that this is a great type of research for teachers and librarians because we are on the front lines, right? So, this is the exact type of research that I want to do as a librarian because I'm able to observe my students and I'm able to observe the space that we're all working in day after day. And students come to me with questions and requests and feedback for improvement and things like that. And so personal action research is right up my alley. um, Not only will this provide good data regarding my student population, it also justifies the decisions made for library programming, because part of the process in personal action research is reviewing data that came before. What have other teachers and librarians done in similar situations that worked? And of course, campus and community leadership always wants to see good hard data when it comes to the library. Secondly, the four basic steps. Martin and Tallman outline four basic steps to action research. Those are: pinpoint a problem, collect and analyze data, review the literature, much like personal action research, looking at what has happened before, and take action. Um, there are many factors that make the high school library, which is where I will be working, just a constantly changing environment. We have every year our seniors, which at my high school is like 800 kids, leave, and a new crop of freshmen, about 800 kids, comes in. So it's important to keep on top of that. And the constantly changing data, the heavy growth of English language learners, and lots of changing numbers like that happening in my high school, just make these four basic steps inherently important, to changing up programming and making changes as we need constantly throughout the year. And finally, questionnaires. When thinking about how to collect data in a high school library, questionnaires are my number one go to. There are, of course, lots of ways, but questionnaires, I find that my high schoolers are incredibly honest when I ask them for written feedback. Whether it's anonymous or not, they are very, very honest because they know that I'm going to read it, and I think that they trust that this could go somewhere. So questionnaires are important, because some kids also might hesitate to ask in person. ELL kids might say, "Oh, I don't know if I want to try to talk to the librarian about this," or certain students such as LGBTQ plus or any other sort of marginalized community might hesitate to approach me and ask for more stories featuring characters that look like them. So questionnaires are a really good way to get real data, and they kind of go hand in hand with that personal action research and with those four research steps. And so I think that's a foolproof way of getting good hard data. Thank you so much for listening.